Look at that view. Holy smokes. Wow, look at that. Epic Universe. Whoa, we got Super Mario Land there in the distance. You got the main entrance. Wow, look at Dark Universe over here to the right. Whoa, right there, down below. Epic shot of Epic Universe at night. Into the Danny, July 3rd, 2026, and today we are here at Universal's Helios Grand Hotel for the first time. We're gonna go on in, we're gonna explore it, top to bottom, side to side. Guys, let's continue to build the Into the Danny community. Please like and subscribe. Let's continue to build the family. Let's roll. Okay, here's where you pull in. Parking, overnight parking, believe it or not, is about $120 a night. Just for, if you're gonna stay overnight, just for the day, it's about $36. Pull in right here. Come see the valet, guys. There you go. Once you pull in, here is your entrance. Let's walk on in and see the reveal. Whew. A little bit overcast today, just finished raining, so nice and cozy. Let's rate the rug. 7 out of 10. All right, and here is the reveal. I gotta be honest, obviously you check in right there, or you can check in right there where those stained glass windows are, and of course straight ahead is Epic Universe. But I gotta be honest, the entrance does not blow me away, and for a room and for a resort where the average room this weekend on the holiday weekend is going for $620 a night, yeah, the entrance is not blowing me away at all. Well, I found out why the entrance is so small and underwhelming, because there's a giant restaurant and bar here called Flora Tavern. Here's some of the stuff that you can eat here at the tavern. All kinds of stuff. 14-ounce ribeye for $58. Colorado lamb burger, $28. From the sea, they got swordfish. All different kinds of stuff. All right, let's check out the restaurant, guys. Here you go. Got a bunch of people here watching Argentina versus, I don't even know what country that is. But everyone's checking out the game here at the bar. And I believe the game is being played in Miami, my hometown, Hard Rock Stadium. That's pretty cool. Right, is it Hard Rock Stadium? Yeah. All right, we keep going this way. Looks like a good restaurant. It's certainly big enough, that's for sure. Here's the kitchen, guys. Nice. Looks clean enough. I have caught a little bit of a glimpse of the food, and it does look like it's pretty good. But they certainly sacrificed the the lobby for a restaurant. Come turn back around. Come this way. Here's kind of like what your table would look like. There you go. There's the setup. All right, making our way over here. Just shot us some of the food right there. There it is. Again, there's the bar area. Right now it's tied 1-1, which Argentina, one of the favorites to win the World Cup. So, all right, let's make our way to the other side of the Helios lobby. Here's a little sort of area where you can sit down, relax, little open foyer. Got a cool little How to Train a Dragon thing out there. We're gonna make our way to the back patio out there to get a nice shot of Epic Universe on an overcast day. So yeah, let's do it. All right, and then to the right when you walk in to the main lobby of the Helios, you have the Aurora Market. Basically just your grab and go. Pastries, donuts. These donuts look pretty good. There you go. Got Fruity Pebbles donut. Got a strawberry donut. I don't know what they're going for, but each donut probably $300 from those. These desserts look pretty cool right here. You got a mango fruit mousse. You got a lemon cake fruit mousse. You have a chocolate almond tartare here at the top. A key lime pie tart. Over here you have a dark chocolate petite gâteau. And you have a strawberry shortcake. I mean, it looks pretty good actually. You got a macaroon obviously here. Lemon blueberry gâteau. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And again, just your basic chips, grab and go, popcorn, veggie strips, you know, Cheetos. So then over here, of course, you have your standard sodas, beer, wine, Fiji water, San Pellegrino. You got your, of course, your potato chips. You got your little canister of Doritos here for $6. You got the Cheetos for $9. Oh, the big ones are $9. The small ones are $6. Okay. $620 a night average right now to stay here. I gotta be honest, man. I mean, look, that restaurant is gigantic, and we all know hotel restaurants can be very hit or miss. I was seeing some of the food there. It looks okay, probably overpriced. But that little of an entrance, I mean, come on. The Yacht Club has a better entrance. Art of Animation's entrance destroys that. And you're talking about the rooms there are half the price. I mean, I could go on and on. I probably will in this video, but yeah, for $620 a night on average, no. All right, now we're entering just a general Universal Studio store. I won't spend too much time in here. Just gonna see if there's any resort-specific merch. I already see some. This is Epic Universe specific merch. I like that Spirit jersey right there, pretty cool with the gold. You got a throw here, a nice large mug, a steel tumbler, another tumbler. You got a nice cool t-shirt. T-shirts are gonna run you typically around 30 to 35. Spirit jerseys, I was gonna say 80, this one's 85, so. Again, I'm not gonna spend too much time in this area, but again, a lot of Mario stuff. Your general DK shirts, these are kind of like the signature shirts right now for Super Mario. You got them all there, Mario, Luigi, Princess, Toad, and DK. So you come over here. This is a fun Spirit jersey. I know it's a lot. There's a lot happening right here. Fashion, stop, go. There's a lot. All right, let's continue to explore the $620 on average a night resort that is dimly lit. All righty, here we go. Got some art here. I don't even know what that is. Look at this. What is this, bro? Come on, dude. What did they do? They burned a bunch of construction paper and they glued it together? Stop it. Stop it. I mean, I don't even know what to say, you know. I know rooms can get here in the thousands easily. I guess your proximity to Epic Universe matters. I guess the fact that the park is still a new park, this is still a new resort, is built into the price, but no. Once you get out of the elevators, the cool thing is that you can enter through the park here. So what you do is you walk right in. You got to have your room key, and you can make your way right on into. Just remember, this can't film Universal security or Disney security. So you go through there, present your room key, they check your bag, and you can make your way on into Epic Universe. Okay, we're gonna go on the elevator now, but I was trying to think of which out of all the Universal resorts is my favorite. I've only really stayed at Cabana Bay, but shout out to Jack for that one. Shout out to Jack and Thymie for that one. Okay. The one that I always see that has a beautiful entrance and is the one I really want to stay at some point this year, even if it's a night or two for a staycation, is the Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort. I have the deluxe resorts, the model resorts, and the Valley resorts for Disney memorized, but I don't have the ones for Universal memorized. So the premier hotels for Universal are the Lowe's Portofino Bay, the Hard Rock, and the Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort. The one that I want to stay at is the Lowe's Royal Pacific. Big open concept, it's beautiful, it's clean. It's right next to Islands of Adventure. You can walk in. So again, at $620 a night on average, this hotel right now has not wowed me. As a matter of fact, I stopped filming because I was a little bit hungry, and I bought a pack of protein Himalayan salt chips. It tasted like I was eating rocks from the Himalayan, and then from a Himalayan mountain. And then I was given a little like plastic clear cup. Think of it like the size of a grande cup from Starbucks, empty. And they said, there's your where you go, fill it up. And I said, okay, I can get a refill if I want to, right? And they go, no. I spent $11 on that. It's kind of like, I mean, I get that resorts have to make money, but when they're nickel and diming you and you're spending $620 a night on average. All right, here are where the elevators are. Super cool elevator section. I will give them that. I love this digital wall here. Super fun. It has, every time I say legendary, I think of my friend Tony. You guys know Tony. You see him on the vlog, MegaCon, all that. He hates when I say legendary. Look at this legendary digital wall. All right, guys, we're making our way to the bar Helios Grand Hotel. All right, 10th floor, walking out to the bar Helios. Open. I mean, look at first this price. I mean, look at this underwhelming. Look at this underwhelming entrance. Look at this. Are we going into a nice resort bar, or are we going into is this a hospital room? I mean, what's going on here? All right, here's the bar Helios sign. The bar, it's a revolving 360 bar, and we're gonna go outside now and check out this view. But the bar is nice. I will give them that. The bar is very nice. Not too busy on a holiday weekend, which is nice. And there it is. Look at this digital board they got here. That's pretty awesome. Look at that. Whoa. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'll give them the bar. The bar area is nice. All right, guys, here's another shot from the other side of the bar. The standout of this bar, and I'm going to show you now, are the views. You get a view, obviously, an amazing view of Epic Universe, and you get an amazing view of iDrive. I'm going to show you both, okay? And then this little area here is called the Helios Grand Hall. I don't see what's very grand about it, but well, it is what it is. Now this is what I call an epic view. Oh. I mean, there's another look. You got Dark Universe over there to the right. Pretty cool. There you go. Okay, so this outdoor area is part of the Helios bar, obviously. It's a little bit wet right now, but really quite the view. Let me see if I can get, there you go. I know these panels, they're wet right now, these sort of plexiglass panels. Got a nice rainbow there if you can see it. But let me see if I can get it to focus better. There you go. All right, let's take a walk out here. Pretty cool. This is whole back area. Wow, look at this. Gotta tell you, for a holiday weekend, it's pretty empty, but I guess it is what it is. I mean, look, if what you want is a super cool bar, pay $620 a night. You know, even if I had the money to stay here, if I had $10 million in my bank account or $100,000 in my bank account, I would not pay to stay here. I just wouldn't. I don't see the value proposition. Again, maybe when you have a discernible amount of income like that, you really don't care about these things. But I mean, heck, if you're gonna pay that much, like I said, I stay at the Lowe's Royal Pacific. I'd probably stay at the Hard Rock and just catch an Uber over here and hang out at the bar area, or go to Epic. Okay, now we're out here in this area, much smaller, pretty cool, beautiful view of Orlando's International Drive. There you have the Orlando Eye. You come this way, it's a bunch of different hotels. That's a Sheraton over there. Come over here. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm sure you can get downtown Orlando. That's downtown Orlando. They're off in the distance. Don't know if you can see it, center screen. So you can get around this chair here. Just so you know, that's general parking down there for the Helios. Yep. There you go. And guys, if you want to know a little inside baseball, that building right there, that's Lockheed Martin. And from what I understand, they make the Javelin missile there. Don't tell you I told you so. But a lot of top secret stuff in there, obviously. $620 a night for a mid beer selection. I'll tell you that right now. Crooked Can is probably the best one there. That's a local brewery here in Orlando. The rest are the big chains, and I'm not a Blue Moon guy. Modelo's pretty good. So, guys, here's a look at the bar, Helios bar menu. You got some of the cocktails here. This is no alcohol. These do have alcohol. There you got the prices, 20, 25. Switch over, you got the wine by glass, the bottled beer. You got the prices for the cup and the bottle. Flip it on over one more time. Then you have the food menu here at the bar Helios. At the price, an antipasto for $31. Yeah, there you go. You got Naman Ranch lamb chops, $43. Crunchy crab cakes for $30. So, I mean, just look at this. $620 a night. You have a piece of IKEA furniture over here. I mean, look at this. Look at this entrance. $620 a night? There's people here paying $1,000 a night. I don't know, am I wrong? Let me know in the comment section. All right, I picked a random floor, just so I can show you guys what the room hallway looks like and the carpets and what a typical hallway looks like. But I gotta tell you, major letdown right now for me, in my opinion. I mean, look at this. They got the garbage cans. Look at this. They got the garbage cans from the Holiday Inn. Come this way. You got this art here. I don't even know what this is. I guess what is this? Like a jellyfish theme? What is this? Okay, the carpet is nice, thankfully. The room doors are nice. I mean, again, very plain, very just, here's your door, little cool lights. Yeah, I mean, standard hotel room, no decorations on the wall. I just literally noticed that. Look at that, no decorations. Look at this. This is why people do cruises. I mean, look. No decorations on the wall. Can someone tell me what is the theme of this hotel? Helios, I believe it's like the cosmos, so like earth, wind, fire, right? That's what the bar menu said. Again, where's the earth and wind and fire? Look, there's your wind and fire. It's plain white. The hotel that Melissa and I would stay at when we would come to Disney often, we even did a week stay there once, is the big Hyatt Regency. Let me see if I can see it from here. Hyatt Regency. Regency is the more luxurious of the Hyatts, because they have the place, the home, and the Regency. Is it over there? I can't see. But either way, the Hyatt Regency that we would stay at is nicer than this hotel. 100%. Bigger, more spacious, more restaurants. I mean, everything. It's a 10-minute Uber versus just walking in. That's it. I mean, wow, look at this theming. It's blowing me away. Whoa, look at this. Look at this cupboard. Look how themed it is. Whoa, sun, fire. I'm gonna go down a couple floors. I'm on the 6th floor, but there's the pool. Not bad. Again, the bar is very big, very spacious, and very welcoming. So they definitely, when they built this resort, put an emphasis on the bar area. The bars here are nice. So if you're looking to come over to the Helios, maybe you're staying at another Universal property, or you just want to come over here to use, because you can just come here and go to the restaurants. It's not like Disney where they require a reservation and all that. Here you can just walk in, from what I can tell. If you're looking to have a drink at a nice place, then yeah, this is a great hotel to come to. Again, I'm waiting for my elevator. I think it's coming from the 150th floor, but either way, again, where's the slide in this pool? Can anybody tell me? Do children not stay here at this hotel? I guess there's no slide. I don't know. If I'm paying $620 a night, I don't want to see scuff marks like that when I come into the room. Dirty. Melissa and the girls, we have our cruise coming up. Fun fact, we're taking Disney's, I don't even know what it is. I think it's the Wish. We're taking the Wish, and babe, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. We're actually going during Halloween weekend, which is gonna be pretty fun. It's about a 3 or 4 dayer. I'm not really sure, but I'm sure of the price. I'll tell you that much. But when we start doing the staycations, max a night I'm staying at this hotel. Max. Okay, we're back here at the Aurora Market. And we're gonna go out here to the back patio. Again, another nice view. I can go out through here? Okay, another nice view of Epic Universe, that I will say. Oh! So there you guys have it. Wow, look at that. Wow, the rainbow and all. You got back there, Super Mario World. Guys, and like I said in the videos, man, makes me remind me of when I went with Jack and Gianna and Penny. We had a good time. We barely rode anything because the girls, you know, they're still little and they're a little apprehensive, but still reminds me of Jack, and we had a really nice time, and many more trips to come with Jack for sure, and Gianna and all that. So this view is pretty epic, right? You got this guy here shooting an arrow into the heavens, and it says, "At peak of dawn of God, the God of light, a bow he draws with all his might, his flaming arrow in its flight will burn away the darkest night." Super cool. That coaster looks pretty radical right there. And I must say, from the exterior, the hotel is very nice looking. I mean, look at it. Very nice looking. See, all the way up to the top there. It's a very pretty hotel and resort, but I don't know, just not doing it for me. I'm gonna try to get back on the elevator and go to this right here. I don't know what that is, but we'll see. All right, making our way this way. Again, just part of the back patio. You walk straight in. Over there's where you got Harry Potter land. I don't know the name. I gotta get these names down. I just spoke to this couple over here, very nice couple. They give the hotel a 7 out of 10. Honestly, I'm a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. A lot of the things, not really. If you guys know me, you know I'm a big lobby person. I like an epic lobby. Out here, you have a lot of outdoor seating area. The views from the hotel are 10 out of 10. I will say that. 10 out of 10. There we have Epic Universe off in the distance. That big, if you're wondering, that big little mountain sticking out, that's How to Train a Dragon land. And yeah, and then we have Dark Universe over there. About as close as I can get to Dark Universe is right in front of me. Pretty cool. My favorite land, if I must say. Shout out to DC. I want to go there one day at night. He's been there at night and he told me it's epic. No pun intended. I will say that this fountain here is pretty epic. Water bill must be unbelievable. But yeah, the fountain is awesome. Also, once you come out of your room, you actually come down these steps like that family's doing, and they go on right into the Epic Universe Park. So there it is. All right, heading back into the main lobby, and I want to go check out that 3rd or 4th floor. I think it's the fitness area. I don't know. Let's go up there and see what that was. There again, we got a main lobby, front entrance. So I'm going to show you guys now. And no, I'm not in a convention center. I'm here at the Helios Epic, Grand Epic, whatever it's called, right? You guys have seen in my videos the game rooms from like Pop Century, Art of Animation, how big they are and vast and spacious, and your kids are gonna have a great time playing in those game rooms. Let me show you this game room. There's the game room. Ends right there. There's this thing right here, and then that's it. It ends. There's a wall there. That's it. That's all there is. All right, making our way down to the pool. They do have a pool service here, towels, water, stuff like that. The pool is over there. Let's make our way down. Again, there we have Frankenstein's Castle, which is the attraction Monsters Unchained. The views, I said, are awesome. But again, it's just like, yeah, the views are good, right? And then sort of the issue with putting a resort so close to the theme park is, yes, you get a view of the castle, but then you get a view of this building right here. So it pulls you out of it. So, again, I know I'm being picky. First world problems. I always say that. First world problems. It's just, you know, I don't know. That I will give to Disney. If you guys don't know, theme parks are very aware of what you are seeing when you're in a resort and when you're in a park or when you're in the overall property. They're always aware of what you see. So again, that's a cool view back there of Monsters Unchained and Frankenstein's Castle, probably my favorite attraction. Well, at least, excuse me, my favorite queue. I did not go on the attraction. We had to leave because the girls were a little bit scared. But one of my favorite queues. But again, Disney, like I was saying, is very good at that. You're in the parks, you're in there. You're not seeing anything else. And in the resorts. The resorts, from what I can remember, you're not seeing the back of a building from a ride or from an attraction. Just not. Making my way down to the pool area, and just a little open area here for the kids to run around, play, and a little Connect 4 thing here. So there you go. That's a shot of the front of the hotel, of the resort. Again, a beautiful building, but definitely the resort hotel is not perfect by any means. Okay, here's the entrance to the pool. We cannot go in, so I'm going to try to get you another shot from another angle, but here's your entrance. So yeah, that's a pretty cool shot right there of Frankenstein's Castle, Monsters Unchained. All right, before we continue, wanted to get you a little bit of a night shot. I mean, I know it's not completely nighttime, but wanted to give you a little bit of a night shot here of, there you go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You got Super Mario. Wow, look at Super Mario, man. That must be awesome at night. There you go. Okay, making my way to the bus area to go back to the general parking in Universal. I don't know. For me, the views are a 9 or a 10 out of 10. The food, while I haven't eaten here, well, technically I did eat here, a little bag of chips, but from what I can see at the restaurant, food looks okay. It didn't really, like, you don't see it and go, wow, look at that. It looks unbelievable. Looks okay. The lobby, 2 out of 10. Sort of the cleanliness and theming, 5, 6 out of 10. So look, I'm going to give it a 6 or a 5 out of 10. I'm curious on the channel now to really get out to the Universal Orlando resorts, the premier resorts, and even the value resorts, because I've done so many Disney ones already that I figured it was time. Yeah, the only thing here that is 10 out of 10 worth an average of $600 and something a night is gonna be the bars and the view. I'll give it the views too. The views are very cool. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. We got the Helios here in the back. The weather has gotten better. I'm releasing this tomorrow at 9 a.m. For the 4th of July, America's 250th birthday. So shout out to all the men and women who protect this country, first responders as well, police, fire, everyone, teachers, nurses, doctors, bus drivers. It doesn't matter who it is. Thank you for making this country great. God willing, we have another 250 years. And I'm ending the vlogs like this now. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. The vlog is never over. If you want my complete, this is the last point I'll make. If you want my complete, unfiltered sort of response here, the best theming for hotels and resorts, without a doubt, is Disney World, 90s, early 2000s. Not even close. Top to bottom, you walk in those resorts, top from the floor to the roof, it's themed. I'm talking wallpaper and all. So, I still can't believe how underwhelming that resort was. And think about it, for $620 a night on average, you can stay at the Hyatt Regency, which is nicer, in my opinion, more luxurious. For $250, $300, have a whole suite, 1 bedroom, the whole deal. You're a 10-minute Uber ride from Universal here in Islands and Epic, and you can still access the bars at Helios, which are nice, and the views. You can still go in there and access it. Go back to your nice, cheaper, way cheaper resort. That's nicer. So, sorry, a little bit of a rant here. See you on the next one. This is my last comment. I just thought of it. And I know what you're thinking. When is this video ending? As Universal and Islands of Adventure are letting out now. A lot of people exiting. Making our way to King Kong parking. But just think of comparable entrances from Disney. Think of Fort Wilderness Lodge. Think of that entrance. Think of Animal Kingdom Lodge entrance. Think of Grand Floridian's entrance. Compared to that entrance we just saw.